Hello, and thank you for taking time out of your day for doing our organizational assessment kickoff. I'm going to be answering a few things and questions that you may have about this process. First of all, we're going to talk about why we're doing this assessment. Second, how do we assess? And finally, what do we need from you? So the reason why we're doing this assessment is we feel we're ready to go to the next level, but we need to be sure. In order to go to the next level, we need to know where we are right now to help us know where we're going to go and the resources that we need to get there, kind of like plotting out a road trip. So you can think of it like this. We do standard physicals all the time through doctor visits. So this is akin to quarterly reports, annual reports, management changes. All of these things are going through the metrics that we measure ourselves by and reporting on basically how we're doing. An assessment is going to be a bit different, though, because it's going to be more like a full body scan instead of a doctor visit or a physical. So we're going to be looking at not only the things that we know that we need to be watching, which is what would be checked in those types of visits, but also the things that we may not realize are impacting the performance of our organization. So it's going to be a more in-depth discovery process aimed at finding opportunities to improve and builds a full image of our current state so we can move forward into the future. Now that we have an understanding of what the goal of the assessment is, we're going to talk about how we assess. In this case, we're going to be using the Baldrige model. So why are we doing this one? The reason is the flexibility. We can run it internally and define our own scope, and the assessment assignments can be dispersed, giving more people a voice and participation. So here's how it works. There's going to be 7 main areas to assess, which we'll do a brief overview of each. So for leadership, we're specifically looking at our senior leadership team, measuring the commitment to the mission and values, examining communication and focuses on action, and also the impact on the community. Our second area is going to be strategic planning. So we want to evaluate our readiness for the future. Can we actually move to the next level? What factors do we need to be aware of, such as threats and opportunities? And are we actually implementing our strategy effectively? When we talk about customer focus, we want to see, are we truly listening to the voice of the customer? How does our customer satisfaction compare to our competitors? And do we have an understanding of why customers become dissatisfied? Measurement, analysis, and knowledge management is going to be determining what our benchmarks are. Do our best practices measure up to what they need to? And are we encouraging innovation? Next is workplace focus, which is all about you. Basically, we're looking at recruiting, hiring, retaining employees, the workplace environment, and the benefits that are available to see if there's better ways that we can serve all of you. Operations focus is going to look at the how of what we do. It's going to take a look at our processes and determine if they're efficient. Are we prepared for emergencies? And what things are utilizing internal and external resources? And did we make the right decisions there? Finally, results. It's going to add it all together and determine, are we delivering a customer-focused product? Does our environment have a good safety record? Is there evidence of engagement from all of you? So having an understanding of the main areas that we're looking for, you're probably wondering, what do we need from you in this? Well, it's put simply, we need you to participate. So some of you may be contacted to lead information gathering efforts, and many of you will be consulted for honest feedback. The more that people participate in this process when contacted to do so, the more successful it'll be, and the more that we can get closer to that full body scan goal that we have for this assessment. If any of this was interesting to you, we also have a few resources, including a Baldrige pamphlet and the organizational assessment, a framework for improving performance. I appreciate everyone's time today, and I hope you are looking forward to the assessment as much as I am. Thank you.